Welcome to SDH's coverage of everything going on in the USL Championship. It's the standard review preview where we take you backward and we get you going forward here for a very, very busy 7 days in USL Championship. So as always, we're officially in a no dilly, no dally zone. Take you over the last 7 days before we get you ready for the next 7. We'll start things off from last Friday the 21st. Tampa Bay goes to Hartford Athletic, gets a 1-0 win at Trinity Health Stadium, and that sets up our first match of the week from last Saturday. The CBS match at Cardinal, Monterey Bay, and Oakland Roots. Here's your highlights, courtesy of USL Championship, CBS, and YouTube.
Underway, it's the USL on ESPN. Monterey Bay hosting the Oakland Roots. Feka just able to dip that over the top. That's blocked, kept alive, blasted towards Siaha. League leader in saves. It's kind of funny. You and I spoke with Frank Yallop, and he sort of indicated what happened April 6th is behind us. I'm sure it's behind them. I highly doubt that. There was a pretty solid kerfuffle, a confrontation between the two teams at the end of that 1-0 game. One that saw Walmer Martinez suspended for 4 games, given away by Siaha. It was won far too cheaply by Rodriguez. It's dual sixes tonight. Mulati playing high in midfield. Ball brilliantly played through. Mfeka! Offside.
But it is the correct call. You can see right here Mfeka in an offside position as the ball is leaving his feet. It is hard to see. Now we see where the opposite side.
That's part of what's allowed this Oakland team to be quite as versatile since he's taken over. Reed. Oh, good move inside, but Siaha able to claim this easily enough. That run from Reed was filthy.
Again, yet another individual that can impact the game. And it's hard to know as a defender in this moment.
Good win of the ball sees Baca into possession. It's Walmer Martinez to get forward. Enriquez. Martinez serving toward Traeger! He doesn't need to touch it all that much to have that magic moment. And Monterey Bay is ahead in Seaside.
And this starts because of the players on the left-hand side willing to create that 2v2. Guess what that does? It pulls numbers out of the structure, out of the box for Oakland Roots, and it's a half-second of movement from Tristan Traeger to pull off the back shoulder of his center back. That's what allows him that header in time and space. Niall Logue loses him in the last moment, but that's the kind of movement. No, but can't you just feel the momentum switch after a goal like that? And obviously we talk about the next 5 minutes after any kind of restart situation being so important.
Rodriguez! He wanted to go for the spectacular. Enriquez came on for the injured Guzman earlier, plays a peach of the ball. Dixon! A jaw-dropping ball, a clinical finish. Alex Dixon has Monterey Bay in dreamland. 2-0 ahead just out of halftime.
Mike, we spoke about it off air, but the outside backs for Oakland, Memo Diaz, Brian Tamakis, getting far too high and wide. Diaz is the culprit of it in that sense.
Mulati against Gomez. I'll tell you that Select is the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship and many elite leagues throughout Europe. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products. Here's Enriquez. Enriquez angling. Rodriguez at Blanchette. Nearly got away from Donaciano. Comes outside to Marcus. Njai! He's only just come into the game.
Oh, they missed that one big time.
Hackshaw hangs that over the top. Oh! Johnny Rodriguez! What a way to get back in the match for the Roots! That is an unbelievable goal from a man who scores bangers only. Back within a goal for Oakland on the road.
You mentioned Nabil Hackshaw's ability to play as a holding midfielder, his vision, but the run of Johnny Rodriguez, so well-timed in between the center spell of possession in Oakland's half. The more you have the ball, the less Oakland has it, and the less threats you have to deal with.
Send long for Rodriguez. Oh, he just nearly missed it wide of the post. Monterey Bay would pull into fourth with this result. Rodriguez took one on the first time on the full volley. This time he took it off the half. Other matches have kicked off now tonight. The championship over on ESPN Plus. Orange County leads Indy 11 on the road. Indy trying to protect an 8-match winning run. Ethan Zubak in the 25th, putting Orange County ahead. Meanwhile, Oakland has a real opportunity here. Njai. No one arrived to pick that up. Enriquez slips it ahead now. Ione. Blanchette. Enough. Baca. And now Martinez helped Monterey Bay retain. Here comes Enriquez again. What a spark plug. Plays it across toward Arendine. Enriquez. And a yellow. Contact still. Enriquez. Ball drops to the backside. On the cross toward Arendine. Oakland spared for the moment, although Baca comes up and hits this at Blanchette. Baca and Blanchette are having at it. Now you get it, right? Baca Rodriguez shows his frustration. And Rodriguez looks on as Baca is sent off. Njai plays it forward over Blanchette and out, and that's full time. By a thread, Monterey Bay hold on.
So Monterey Bay gets full points in the 2-1 win at home. Rocketing back east in a crossover. Orange County over Indy 11 by the final of 1-0. Goalless at Wake Med between North Carolina FC and Pittsburgh. At FIU's football stadium, the Miami FC and Lad United had a 2-2 draw, and that gets us to our second match of the week in the Eastern Conference. Big day at Lynn Family Stadium. Traditionally, when you say something like that, you're thinking, okay, Lou City really took care of business. Actually, it was the opposition. Rhode Island FC and Conno Smith go to Lynn Family and get this result. Here's our highlights, courtesy of our friends at the USL Championship, ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
They're going to be chomping at the bit in Family Stadium.
We have our first whistle, and we are underway. Heading from right to left in the yellows are Rhode Island. It's been an up and down first inaugural season. Look, then he feels, not okay with the defeat, as there's a free kick going against Odarce. But if it's a surprise, it's a surprise. But they kind of knew what they should have gotten. As Guido's in here with a chance, drags that one just wide. The flag stayed down. Came out of nothing, and the best chance of the match goes wide. Box that out. His header, though, only finds Serrano. He can clip one forward, spots the run. What a touch by Gleedle. Onto the right foot now, fakes it. Sam Gleedle. What a stop by Lee. Still alive here. headed up by Holstead. Winder challenging for it, sits up for Serrano, down in the box. As Harris turns it over here. They wanted the free kick, nothing given though. Quizera plays it for Williams, squares it across frame, unselfish, but maybe he would have been better served taking it himself. They get a corner, but nothing on the score sheet. Yao, Chumesi. He's been given some green grass to move into. He's got Turnbull to his right. Holstead in a bit of space as well. He'll have a go from distance. Oh, what a goal! Clay Holstead. How about that?
Well, get the highlight reels out. It's going to be on your screen from now until next week. Clay Holstead, one of the goals of the season. Jackie could put two keepers in that goal. There's no chance you stop this. Hits the post and comes back across. Hits the other post and goes in.
Not much he could have done. You said it, Ryan. There could have been two goalkeepers in there, and I'm not sure they're getting to that one.
Correct.
Here's Gleedle. It's Wilson from the top of the box, and Lee saves it. The switch. Wilson going up against Quizera now. He'll curl this one into the box at the back post. Wilson Harris couldn't quite shape his header towards goal. The captain might want that one back. 29 points. And so the chasers for Louisville. But Louisville currently, obviously, Serrano lines one up. Lee gets his hands to it, parries it. Potential chance here to spray this one forward. Quizera on the near side. Carrying into the box. Quizera steps past one, fires it across frame, and he finds the bottom corner. Another moment of brilliance from Rhode Island. And this time, it's Jojea Quizera. It's his first goal for Rhode Island, and it's spectacular.
Well, Quizera was showing signs of something brilliant from earlier on in the match. This time,
Entirely, if some of those early chances go a different way, especially the first Sam Gleedle chance was out of nothing. It was
and
a restart,
Serrano
moves it out wide, and just drags it wide. There's been some really... Here's Wilson. Stands it up. Brought down by Morris. Onto the right foot. Lee just parries it away. Didn't want to risk trying to catch that one. It was venomous from Jake Morris.
well, Jake.
Pass there, a little heavy for the first touch for Serrano. Did he keep that one in play? He did. It's Morris at the end line, drags it across frame, fired across. What a save by Lee. Keeps it at a 2-goal game. Davila got a foot in. It's Morris now. Gonzalez stretching things to the left-hand side. He moves it to the right. Winder thought about lining one up. He will fire from distance, and Lee parries it away. Another big save from the goalkeeper. Not firing forward. They wanted a handball. Nothing given. Fuson and Williams in the attack. Squared across. J.J. Williams clips it up, and he has the third. The counter executed to perfection.
Well, I thought there would be no outlet if they go into...
Here's Morris. Showing me. Cut back to Morris. Creates the angle, and it's tipped over by Lee. Another brilliant save. Dylan Maris coming on for Arturo Ordonez. And changes presented by Fortuna. And King waiting for... They will hold their sub for after this corner kick. So Anking will wait to come into the match. Curled in near post, flicked along, off the upright. How close can you come? Louisville still waiting for the first goal. And a chance.
Great delivery right across the goal, and Gonzalez has to find a way to tuck that home. He's in the 6-yard box, and he misses it. Great delivery right across the goal, and Gonzalez has to find a way to tuck that home. He's in the 6-yard box, and he misses it.
They're controlling a lot of it. They've hit the upright just moments ago. Here's Showing Me. He's got a few options with him. He'll have a go himself. And Jackson Lee.
Can we mention this guy? Jackson Lee. And we talk about the incredible goals. What about the shot stopping?
Clipped forward over the top. Flag stays down. Great fake shot. And they place it away. It's 3-1. 5 minutes plus stoppage time. Placed away, Dylan Maris. His first goal of the season is a late comeback on the cards.
Well, this is why this team is the leading scoring team.
He carries this one into the box. Steps past another. He assisted one. Trying to get it all the way through. Did it cross the goal line? And it did. 4-1. He assisted Williams. He dances through himself. What a finish off the bench. We still have 5 minutes in the minimum. It's rolled. Morris from distance. It's 4-2. It's a 2-goal game again. There's 5 minutes of stoppage time still to be played. Is there one last twist in the tail? A 6-goal thriller. It's won back by Rhode Island. Every second the ball spends over here, the further away it is to their own goal. Threaded through, Enking one-on-one, places it, and it's a 3-goal game again. 5-2, the feed by Brito, and he says, calm down, it was never in doubt.
5-2, change serve. This is unbelievable. The ball is going into the back of the net for fun, and this man has been on a tear.
And pushed out of play. We've had 99 minutes, and that is enough. Rhode Island, a historic result, a second win all time, and it's emphatic. The first side to beat Louisville at home this season so far.
5 on the board for Rhode Island SC. Big surprise by them, the offensive juggernaut that they were for 90 minutes at Lynn Family. 5 on the board. And there's going to be some discussions in the locker room after that one for the home side. 5-2 win for Rhode Island FC and head coach Cano Smith. Goalless draw at 1-OK between FC Tulsa and Sacramento Republic. At the Lab, New Mexico United 1-0 winners over Colorado Springs Switchbacks. At Cashman, 1-1 draw with Vegas Lights and Memphis 901. Goalless draw at 38th and Washington, Phoenix, and Charleston. Wednesday, Birmingham Legion went to Keyworth, knocked off Detroit City by the final of 2-1. Rhode Island continued their winning ways at Bern. 2 wins in a handful of days, where it was 3-0 over El Paso Locomotive as Wilmer Cabrera and El Paso made the road trip to to Bern in Rhode Island, and Bern ends up being a big burn for El Paso Locomotive. 3-0 winner for Rhode Island FC. Then that sets up matchups on your Friday. Keep an eye on Charleston, North Carolina FC at Patriots Point, and Memphis 901 hosting Phoenix Rising at AutoZone Park. So that sets up where the standings are and laying into the craziness that is the West. And there are a couple of groups that are separating themselves in the Eastern Conference. So in the East right now, Lou City 5 points clear of Charleston, although Lou City has lost 2 of their last 3. Battery have only 3 points in their last 5 matches. Indy 11 at 29 points had a 4-game win streak snapped. Tampa Bay at 28 points has won 4 of 5, 2 in a row. Birmingham at 24 starts that next group in 5th. They've won 3 of 4, 2 in a row. Detroit City had their 2-game win streak snapped. They're at 23 points in 6th. Loudoun United unbeaten in their last 5, although their last 2 have been draws. They are in 7th. North Carolina FC at 18 points, ahead of Rhode Island FC in both wins and goal difference. Rhode Island FC with their 2 wins now at 18 points in 9th. Hartford Athletic with losing 2 of 3. They're now in 10th at 16 points. Pittsburgh 3-7-6, 2 points in their last 5 matches, 3 losses to go with that. They are at 15 points, still only 3 points out of a playoff spot. The Miami FC at 2-12-2. They are at a goal difference of -17. They had a 4-game losing streak snapped with the 2-2 draw last time out at FIU Football Stadium, but they are 7 points adrift from the rest of the pack. In the West, it's nuts. New Mexico United right now, 9-4-1. They are win-loss in their last 5. 28 points on top of Sacramento by 3. Sacramento's hit a rough patch of form. 6 wins, 2 losses, 7 draws so far in the season. They're at 25 points, and they've hit each column once in their last 3. Oakland, with the activity that you heard a little earlier on the show here on the network, Oakland is at 23 points, had a 3-game win streak snapped. Monterey Bay, on the flip side, had a 2-game losing streak snapped with the win against Oakland on CBS. Memphis is at 22 points behind in goal difference, even on wins with Monterey Bay. Memphis is ahead of Monterey Bay on goal difference and 22 points right now. Monterey Bay is 4th. Memphis 901 is 5th. Memphis has a match in hand. Phoenix Rising is 6th. With all of the chaos going on, you got 3 teams at 21 points. Phoenix has played 1 more match than Colorado Springs and Orange County, has 1 less win, and they are 3rd, or actually 2nd in goal difference. So right now, Phoenix is positioned in the West in 6th. Colorado Springs, with 6 wins, is ahead of Orange County on goal difference, and so that is what makes it 6, 7, and 8. Vegas Lights below the playoff bar at 18 points, 4 draws in their last 5. FC Tulsa at 17 points, unbeaten in their last 5. They have a draw and 2 wins. San Antonio has lost 4 in a row. They are at 4, 7, and 5. They have played 2 more matches than FC Tulsa, and they are in next to last, but once again, still only 4 points out of a playoff spot. El Paso struggling now after the new coach bump with Wilmer Cabrera. 3-11 and 3, goal difference of minus 11, 12 points, and that sets you up in the Western Conference. With what is going on news-wise, we'll let you know about Save of the Week and Goal of the Week and how you can keep an eye on all of that stuff that is going on in USL Championship. Viewing guide for the last weekend of the month of June across all of the networks. And what we'll do here is we'll cover both Championship and Jägermeister Cup in League One as we let you know what's going on. It was Saturday. You've got the Miami FC Detroit City on the plus, Birmingham Lou City on the plus, Loudoun and Tampa Bay on the plus, Switchbacks in Monterey Bay, 9 o'clock Eastern on Golazo Network, 9 o'clock San Antonio, New Mexico United on the plus, same for Orange County and Oakland, Vegas hosting Pittsburgh, Sacramento hosting Hartford Athletic. Jägermeister Cup in League One, Charlotte hosting Richmond on the plus, Greenville and Lexington is on the plus, 1 Knox Forward Madison on the plus, same for Northern Colorado hosting Spokane, and Central Valley hosting South Georgia Tormenta in Fresno, California. So that is your rundown of where to watch and how to watch it with all the stuff that is going on. What you can do, you can always follow along USL Championship when you're not listening to this particular program and keep track of everything that's going on in the league on the 280-character app on the Facebook and on the Instagram. So you can always stay up to date with everything going on in the league and do it right there. Don't forget that you can vote for Goal of the Week and Save of the Week. Those are available on the league website at uslchampionship.com. And what you can do is vote Mondays or Tuesdays. And the voting for goal and for save goes from Thursday to noon to Friday at noon. You can do that on the website at uslchampionship.com and keep on track with everything going on in the second division of United States Soccer. Let's get you into the juice boxes, let you know what's going on, start times and schedules and all that kind of stuff when it comes to all the activity in USL Championship. Very, very busy next 7 days as it lays itself out. But the juice box is coming up for the league and the weekend, as we say, traditionally very, very busy schedule. On Saturday, you have 8 matches. Detroit City favored at a minus 127, going to FIU to take on the Miami FC. Birmingham is a big underdog at a plus 236. Lou City's even money heading to Protective. Loudoun a big underdog at home as Tampa Bay comes to town at a minus 116. Loudoun's a plus 268. Nightside Colorado Springs hosting Monterey Bay at a minus 154. Finally get a home favorite in all of this stuff. Draws a plus 290. Monterey Bay is almost a plus 350 in the composite. San Antonio at Toyota Field hosting at New Mexico United. San Antonio favored at a plus 112. 90-minute draws a plus 250, and New Mexico is a plus 206. Orange County starting the West Coast games is a plus 141. in Irvine, California, hosting Oakland Roots. Draws a plus 231, and the Roots are a plus 172. At Cashman, Vegas Lights hosting Pittsburgh. Slight underdog, Vegas. Pittsburgh on the road favorite at a plus 147, a bit surprising there. With the draw at plus 241, Vegas at a plus 160. Sacramento, no real surprise, is a big home favorite as Hartford comes to town at 11 o'clock on Saturday night. Sacramento is a minus 217. Your draw's a plus 334. And Hartford Athletic right now in the composite is a plus 491. So that gets you in the schedule. That gets you to the end of the month of June as we go sprinting into the month of July and wasting no real time getting everything orchestrated in the schedule in the month of July. You're looking at activity on Wednesday in the midweek and Thursday before we meet back again with activity on Friday, July 5th. Wednesday at Segra, Loud United hosting Hartford Athletic. 9 o'clock at the Lab, it is New Mexico United hosting Orange County SC. And at 10:30 at Hard Hill, Sacramento Republic hosting Vegas Lights. Thursday at Widener Field in beautiful downtown Colorado Springs hosting FC Tulsa, 9 o'clock Eastern. And then Friday night, July 5th, Patriots Point, Charleston Battery hosting Birmingham Legion. Big rivalry for those two. And at 7:30 at Bern as the homestand continues for Rhode Island FC. Rhode Island FC hosting Indy 11. That gets you into the first full weekend of activity in July. If you are in market and can catch the matchups, please do. You get to see the second division and some of the great talent here in the United States through USL Championship. If you are in market and can't be there in person, follow along on your local providers. If you are out of market and still want to follow along with the matchup, then what you can do, follow along through the local providers, and also here at SDH on a weekly basis, plus all the streaming services and networks that give you matches all across the board. So that is how you keep track of everything going on in USL Championship. That's all the news going on in USL Championship as we get you through June and get you headed to July. For everybody here at SDH, thanks for dropping by, and play safe, everybody, and we will catch up with you again as the calendar turns to July in USL Championship. Play it safe, everybody. Enjoy the game.